Greetings, good evening, and welcome to Meditation Group on August 29th, 2024. So let's just begin by settling in our time of meditation after our discussion, spending these moments with each other, with whomever may be involved with us. Maybe the divine realm, maybe our helpers, maybe ourselves, maybe our true selves. Just spending a moment slowing down and being here in this moment, this one that continues to evolve and progress and move, but always in this one solitary now time. And coming away from your day and whatever you did today or will do, even as this day progresses, wherever you've been or aim to be, work, home, traffic, putting that aside and coming here to this place, being in this time. You're not in all that. You're here, and all you're doing is sitting in a room, breathing deeply. Practicing the presence. As the observer, the observing, witnessing presence. We are here just watching. And as you again deepen your breath, becoming present again and again and again. There's nowhere else to go to because there isn't anything else other than illusion and delusion. But we entertain other realities. And maybe more imagination than anything. Making up alternate realities. And in a way, not really accepting the truth of what is in this now time. And coming to the place of truth may simply require unlearning what may be considered untruth or old truth. Deepening your breath again, soft and slow. And just consider for a moment who you are. We often stop to ponder that in this group. Let's do it again, considering yourself as a divine being, however you want to say it. Something that may be more than what you normally perceive as typical reality. Something beyond the limitations of the ego mind. What if you really are a being of light from a domain of brilliant light? And you may find your truth somewhere inside of you, and allow your breath to meander in and through those spaces inside of you. As your breath moves from your inhale through the nose down ever so slowly, taking some time to breathe down into the belly, and then back up. Still very, very slowly, a slow breath, long, slow, and deep. And in our discussion from the book, The Way of Mastery, considering part 1, the way of the heart, the first step in awakening, and there will be others, there are other steps in awakening, but the first step in awakening, to wake up, to be enlightened, is to know that nothing which you are experiencing is caused by anything outside of you. You experience only the effects of your own choice. And we've had this discussion about that with many wonderful thoughts. And we want to offer compassion and not judgment. This is not an opportunity to look back and say, yeah, I made that choice. I did that. I had that experience. I must be at fault. I must be blamed. That's not it. It happened. Come at least with neutrality about your experience, shifting into neutral. And maybe even having compassion for what's happened, for you and others as much as possible. We talked about being a victim or not being a victim and coming out of victimhood. Let's just begin to take responsibility for our lives and begin to see it for what it really is and what it taught us. Everything that we've gone through has taught us something. Hearing the rain outside. So very pleasant. Ponder for a moment, as we did in our discussion. Let's extend that. Even look back with the eyes of the observer, the witness, the witnessing presence, looking back over your life, just seeing it with compassionate glances, but seeing the things that happened, the things that you did, the things that other people did. Just looking and watching, even from above. And ponder this. We've already had this in our discussion tonight. Been able to look back over the things that happened, even when we felt like we were really harmed. We felt like we were a victim. But coming out of that, coming into a place of a realization or awakening, what are the things that you learned? What have you learned from the challenges of your life? Hurt and abuse, rejection, abandonment, harm, neglect. What did you gain? What did you learn? What was the lesson? And how has it made you a better person? How has it made you stronger? How has it empowered you? And what would you like to learn from those situations or even others? What more is there to learn? And put that in front of you for a moment. What are the other milestones for you in terms of growth and development, understanding and knowledge, insight and awareness? Even more of a strength of character, more living a sense of empowerment. What else is there for you to learn? What are the lessons that are still out there, and how might they benefit you once you find resolution? And as you do, look back over these experiences of your life and even consider where you might be going. Always come back to the present moment and begin to live out the rest of your existence from the present-centered, focused place. But take a moment and congratulate yourself for what you've done over these years, how you've grown, how you've been brave and courageous to journey through very difficult times. Applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back, show gratitude towards you. What if there was one thing that you could say to yourself, and maybe the thing that you've heard from others that you like to hear, or even something that you wish you could hear from other people? Say it to yourself, even in your own mind. A note of encouragement and support and validation from you to you. So now we're just going to begin to come back. Come back into an experience with your body. Still in this now time. Still with that deepening breath. And then even resolving to take that with you. That deeper brain state. That mindfulness. And the deeper breath that calms you. Taking the peace that you experienced during this meditation and let it go with you. Come on back here to this time, in this place, in this room, or the room you're in. And be present here. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.